Let's break down the experiments that put these new treatment effect estimation methods to the test. The setup was deceptively simple. All models used a single layer for representation and one for hypothesis generation, basic architectures, but the real innovation lay in their training strategies. For NuDRNet, the team made a calculated trade-off. They limited training to 40 epochs instead of the standard 200. Why? To prevent overfitting to pre-trained data. Think of it like a student mastering core concepts without memorizing answers, prioritizing generalization over rote learning. Here's the twist. Despite less training, NuDRNet outperformed competitors. How? By focusing on robustness over complexity. Imagine a chef using fewer ingredients but perfecting flavor balance. Less is more when reliability is the goal. They tested it on noisy, imbalanced datasets, and it held up remarkably. What does this mean in practice? Picture a doctor using a model to choose a treatment. A complex model might get derailed by outliers or messy data. NuDRNet's streamlined approach stays steady, delivering clearer insights even when data isn't pristine. The takeaway: simplicity can be power. By trimming complexity and prioritizing stability, the researchers built a tool that's not just effective but practical for real-world challenges. And that's the magic of science, turning messy problems into manageable solutions. Thanks for sticking with us. If you want to see these models in action, check the full study or our earlier video on causal inference. Stay curious. Next time we'll explore how these methods are reshaping medicine. Ever wonder how AI deciphers exactly what works for each person? Let's dive into a breakthrough experiment redefining treatment effect estimation. The team used a beast of a machine: 28 CPUs, 250 GB RAM, and 8 high-end GPUs, like a supercar for data. This power was critical for handling mind-bending calculations without lag. But the real test? Comparing NuDRNet to DR-Learner, R-Learner, and SNet3. The goal? Predict how individuals respond to treatments, like determining if a drug works better for you than me. Success was measured by PEHE, or precision in estimating heterogeneous effects. Think of it as a report card. Lower numbers mean better at spotting individual differences. And here's the punchline: NuDRNet dominated. With 20,000 data points, it hit a PEHE of 1.5. SNet3, a staggering 74.2. Why the gap? Some models rely on mathematically elegant but fragile techniques that fail in real-world noise. It's like a lab-perfect recipe that collapses in a broken oven. NuDRNet's secret: simplicity. By keeping things straightforward and training faster, it avoided overcomplications pitfalls. Sometimes less really is more, especially with messy data. So what does this mean? The best AI isn't always the flashiest. Balancing theory with real-world limits creates models that work when it matters most. Thanks for watching. Next time, we'll explore how these methods are transforming healthcare. Stay curious, see you there.